Please do not turn off your device. The following is a pre-recorded announcement from the SCP Foundation. SCP-1678 is a Euclid-class entity otherwise known as Unlondon. SCP-1678 is a full-scale reconstruction of London located exactly 1 kilometer underneath the original city of London. All Foundation staff are forbidden from patrolling Unlondon alone as the city is inhabited by numerous hostile entities. Secure, contain, protect.
Indeed. What would we do without the wonderful Foundation to keep us all safe from the various wacky bits and bobs that exist in this wacky old world of ours? Right. Come in, Epsilon 6 team. Please respond. This is Field Officer Monroe. Come in. My radio must have stopped working. I need to return to base. I should search inside for my teammates. Okie dokie. So, yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to SCP. I've already forgotten the number, 1678, I think it was called. Yes, called Unlondon, which attracted me for a number of different reasons. A, as you can obviously see, it's an RPG Maker game, which I've never seen or heard of anybody trying to do an RPG Maker game, rather do an SCP game in RPG Maker before. Is anyone here? What happened? Where did my team go? Maybe I should explore the area and try to regroup with them. And that seems to be your main objective, going around and trying to figure out where the rest of your group is. And a couple of other reasons I was attracted to this is mainly because it's an SCP I've never heard of. And secondly, because it's absolutely enormous. It's an SCP that is literally the size of London. So this should be very interesting to explore and see what sorts of going on. I don't know how big it is or how long it is. I know it was made for an RPG Maker jam, but I don't know how big those games would normally be, whether they are the size of a normal RPG Maker game, which can tend to be, well, hours long sometimes, or whether it's a little short thing. I don't know, but let's see what happens. It looks like there is something missing here. Maybe it needs something to power it back on. Okay, just wanted to get it working again. 20D were found. Oh! You mean like a dice for playing Dungeons and Dragons? Hooray. Do I have like a full inventory and stuff then? Oh, I do! Is there going to be like combat in this game? I am rubbish at RPG Maker combat, but alright. Let's have a look at my items. Apparently I have none. I don't even have my 20D. Was that, skills? Physical? I don't have any physical skills, mate. You'll probably realise that by now. Look at my equipment. Look at my status. Oh yeah, of course, because in these games you can have like party members, can't you? Oh, there's the 20D down there at the bottom. Is that like a currency then? I would have expected the currency to work as like a normal British currency. Like pence or shillings or whatever. I don't know sort of which London this is, whether this is like a very old version of London or a relatively concurrent version. I don't know, but it should be good and interesting to find out. Can I read any of these papers, perhaps? No? Okay. So I don't think I can do anything in here. I didn't check the things on these shelves. No, nothing that I can see. Are these boxes or tables? I think they're tables, aren't they? Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do in here until I can get that machine powered on. So, let's not try and walk out of a wall, let's try and walk out of a door. That's probably a slightly less terrible plan. Okay, let's see. Is this like a gravestone? Does it say anything? No, seemingly not. Okay, let's see. Is this a generator across the side here? It looks like one. Looks like it's all bashed up though, so that may explain why nothing inside is working. Hang on a minute, that wasn't supposed. I don't think that was quite supposed to happen, but don't worry about that. Okay. Why is this helicopter so tiny? Like, why is this helicopter the size, like about the right size of like a kitten to use rather than a human being? Would you like some of Dr. Goody's Wonder Food? Just a farthing a bowl. How much was a farthing again? I want to say a farthing was a quarter of a penny. It's been a long time, alright. Wonder food contains all of the nutrition you need and completely restores your health and vitality. Oh, that's cool. That would be useful after like a battle. So that must mean there is something in this world which will take my health away if I let it. So I don't think I can read any of these sort of plaques or plinths or anything. Can I read any of these gravestones? No. Okay. So it seems like I can either go north or I can go west.
Citizen, if you are hearing this tape, then the world as we knew it has finished. But there is a new hope. Welcome to Unlondon, a city of the survivors, a city of the free.
Welcome to Unlondon, a city of survivors, a city of the free. Free from what? Was it like there were some people in London and something bad was going on, so they like went underground to escape and they reconstructed London there to like make themselves a new home? Perhaps? I don't know. This looks like, these little chairs and desks, it's almost like a schoolyard. A school classroom. Evening, friend. Didn't see yous was there. Hello. I think I'm about to be involved in a bit of a fight. The wretch emerges. Oh, goodness. I don't stand a chance. I am going to attach the wretch A. It does do damage. Officer took no damage. Officer took no damage. Well, this is going to be a little easier than I initially anticipated. Right. Okay. Maybe I overestimated my my competence. Do I have any physical skills? Double attack deals twice the damage, or triple attack. Oh, I should have started off with that. Let's go for a double attack. Oh, it attacks two people. I thought it was going to attack the same person twice. That's cute. Okay, right. I can't afford any other skills, can I? Oh, I can. I can do another one of these, despite that I ran out of points. But never mind. Oh, it did lots of damage that time. Maybe it did like a critical hit or something. That's cute. Okay, right. I suppose attack that one. I just like 2 damage. It's a waste of my time to do that. It seems to get more of these TPs, like this toilet paper, these tactical points or something. I'm actually take for that one. Guard against enemies, yeah. I'm going to guard, in the hope that reduces the amount of damage, I think. Hooray. But now I've got 50 points, so I'm going to do a triple attack. But that didn't work, because presumably I need to use that against 3 enemies. Okay. Let's go and use another double attack. I missed. Yay! About frickin' time! Do I have, I don't. I've got to just do that. It's going to do like 2 damage, which is a total waste of my time. It just doesn't have enough points. It wouldn't do any good anyway, because like a double attack would still only hit 1 person, but at least it does a lot more damage. Yeah, let's go for another double attack. That music is far too joyous to be in an SCP game, but alright. Contaminated wonderful. Hooray. Did I get some like experience points from that or something? I'm gonna save my game. That's probably a nice idea. I didn't get any like items that oh yeah, I did. Contaminated batch of the wonder food may cause unknown adverse health effects. May cause side effects. There we are. It's a slightly briefer way of putting this. I need to get like a weapon or some armor or something so I can really bash these people about. Ooh! A box of goodies. This should be good. It's a key. It's not a weapon though, which is what I wanted, but never mind. Dear oh dear oh dear. This is fun. This is fun. This is taking itself a lot more sort of legitimately and seriously as an RPG Maker game than I was expecting. Does it say where the key goes? A key with Houses of Parliament Maker's Mark. Okay, so this is a key to the Houses of Parliament. Oh good, we can go and write some laws. That's good. I can go and come to the front and shout order for a few minutes. That's an achieve great time to grand total of nothing while doing so. Can I get this for free, or does it cost money? Just a farthing a bowl. So if I say yes, how much does it cost? Buy. Wonder food costs 14. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad of a rate. I think I will buy some. I'll have one, please. Thank you very much. That is enough. Thank you. Should I take it now? Yes. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to about half health. I suppose it would be wise to do that. I'm going to drink that. Eat it. Whatever. What happens to completely restores your health and vitality? What happened to that little lie, exactly? Never mind. But yes, returning to what I was saying before about, hi again. I really don't want to encounter you until I've found a weapon or something. Talking about sort of the legitimacy, RPG Maker games love to take themselves very seriously and do things very properly. There's no, like, half-assed RPG Maker games. There's a hell of a lot of half-assed SCP games. But we found the Houses of Parliament. Yay. And what the hell? I didn't mean to come in here. The hell? I think I walked into the wrong room. I think I might have walked into the secret kink dungeon of the Houses of Parliament, which is not the thing that I want to do. I don't want that to be real. Yay, I found some money. Good. Okie dokie. It's not... Oh, goodness. I may die. I don't stand a chance. I started to escape and did escape. Hooray! I escaped. Good. Good. Why was there a street sweeper in a cupboard inside of a building? Why wasn't he on the street? Or am I missing something? This is really good. I'm really enjoying this. But this is fun. This is fun. I feel like I'm not sure whether I would rather know more about the SCP so that I know what to expect from this game, or whether I would rather not know anything about the SCP, which is the reality of the situation. I never even heard of it before I saw this game. So we can sort of explore it and find out about it as we progress through the game. But okay, there's nothing in any of these things on the back. Can I read this book? It is in another language, but the pictures look pretty weird. I mean, I can't look at the weird pictures. I want to look at the weird, freaky pictures. And if this is London, why aren't they written in English? But, never mind. Is there a little picture here? Possibly, but I can't see it. There's a bad guy up there. Another wretch. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. You have spotted me, haven't you? Alright. I'm going to try and do something else a bit sneaky. Well, that didn't work. Oh, yes it did. It worked brilliantly. I also didn't realise I had to run. Probably should have twigged to that a little earlier. Sorry. I don't mean to be a moron, alright? I just kind of am a moron. Okay, right. Here's another box. Please say this is a weapon in it or something. Okay, maybe I don't find weapons in, like, treasure chests. Maybe I have to find them off enemies, or maybe I can buy them. Maybe I can find like a shop or something. It doesn't seem like I can interact with any of these things, because normally in RPG Maker games you can interact with absolutely everything under the sun, from the most nondescript floorboard to the most, oh gosh, you've reset yourself, haven't you? That wasn't exactly supposed to happen, but never mind. It's given me another opportunity to screw this up, so that's a good thing. Yay, I snuck. I am most sneaky. Okie dokie, who in the hell are you? You look like a military general and a member of Houses of Parliament. Hello, my child. Do not be afraid. Hands up or I'll shoot you with the gun I don't have, because I was bapping those wenches with my own bare mitts a minute ago. Who are you? I am Hague, child, and this is my city. At least it was. What do you mean? I am not from this realm. Neither is this city. We were transported here many years ago. Oh, I see. So my initial theory about the creation of the city wasn't wrong. Where is my team? I don't know, child, but I can help you find them and possibly send you back home. That would be very nice of you, but I need your help. Okay, what do you need doing? I need a crystal to amplify my sorcery and send us both back to our respective homes. It should be one of the Wonder Food machines. You'll also need this. You gain 2,000 Ds. Ooh, exchanges for the crystal and return it to me. Oh, okay, so I've got to find the correct machine and then purchase it. Okay, that's very kind of you. I'm glad to see we can come to a nice business arrangement about this. Must be something about using the crystal to fix all of this, but it's not in English anyway. Okay, so that explains why the journals aren't in English. They're in this bloke language from this other realm. Okay, that's interesting. So I haven't seen a crystal yet. Haha, I have circumnavigated your irritating face. And, yeah. Okay, so is that all there is here? It seems like that is all there is in the Houses of Parliament. So, presuming there's nothing else around here, there's you up there. You're not going to let me get to that machine without a scuffle, though, are you? You're a lot less, You're a lot less, aggressive than your compadres. I just wonder if you are indeed an enemy. Yes, you are. At least I'm pretty sure you are. Okay, that's a bit curious. I don't know why she's so much less aggressive than all the others are. I did try buying one from here, didn't I? I think it was the first one I didn't check. Yes, there we are. Interesting that the shop knows that it's a contaminated sample and knows to reduce its price accordingly. I find that quite curious. Okay, I can't go through here, but there was definitely some stuff over here on the right I could go through. Yeah, let's have a look in here. Looks like a hospital, maybe. We've got here, sort of plate of mouldy old dinner. It's not very pleasing. Doesn't look like there's much else in here. There's a box over there and a big old pile of trash. And the 20 Ds were found. Excellent. What are these? There's a broken glass. I don't think there's going to be a small pile of emeralds, but one never knows in these sorts of games. Okay. There's something here. I don't know what this is though. It looks really fancy.
This is an illegal modified wonder food model. Please report this machine to your local police officer at once.
Okay, why didn't they just install you with some kind of Wi-Fi connectivity and then you could do it yourself? Can I get the crystal here? I can. An SCP marked ration pack. First aid solution. Ooh, axe. Oh, yes. Oh, I want a rifle. I can't afford it. I can afford the axe, which is pretty good. But we'll come back to that in a minute. Some kind of glowing crystal. Okay, I need this. I need to buy one of these. There we go. Heavy and slow can cause damage to batter Bobby's head in. KTR, don't do that. That's extremely unkind. Standard issue rifle from the SCP Foundation. Packs enough stopping power to take out anomalous life forms. A crude Victorian-style woodcutter's axe. Marked on the handle reads, property of Bryson's Home for the Poor. I dread to think what literal poor person it was used on. Let's have that axe as well. Then let me save as well. Equipment, yes. Equip weapon axe. So it reduces my agility, but it ups my attack. So presumably my agility. I was going to say it normally does things like how quickly you can attack, or I don't know, maybe it impacts on like my stealthiness. I don't know. I don't quite have an explanation for that now. But I can't open this box, can I? He says no, you'll be able to get in front of the blasted thing. I'm kind of curious to have a little bit of a fight now. Okay, I wasn't actually intending on having a fight with you, but there's only one of you, so I'm very pleased about that fact. So allow me to bash you quite heavily in the face with a big axe. Excellent. That is a reasonable amount of damage to do. It's interesting. There's a fascinating little dynamic here. You want to get hit so that you earn more sort of tactical points, I presume. That was a lot of damage to take. But then at the same time you don't want to get hit, because, you know, survival. Hey, I love the little animations. They're very nice indeed. Okie dokie, right, I have axed somebody, and I have gotten the crystal. So let me scamper back inside to the, what did he even say his name was? I've completely forgotten. Egrin or something. And give him his crystal and see how quickly he betrays me. Thank you. Return the crystal to me so I may save us both. Here, have the crystal. You'll become a true defender of the Unlondon. What? What are you talking about? You've been so loyal to me these last few years, I think you were finally ready for your final transformation. But you've been for a few days. I'm not transforming into anything. Oh, I do hate it when we argue like this. You are my city's greatest defender, but in your current form you can only do so much. You will be transformed just like your brothers, however they were traitors and must pay the price for all eternity in Unlondon as the wretch. You're crazy, I'm leaving. Your struggle only worsened the pain. Okay, when I said see how quickly he betrays me, I wasn't joking. I didn't actually think I was literally going to get betrayed. But alright. Hold still, this shan't take long. Oh. Right. Suddenly things begin to make a bit more sense. Bad ending? Oh. New game? New game?
Please do not turn off your device. The following is a pre-recorded announcement from the SCP Foundation. SCP-1678.
Right, okay. Apparently, there are two endings. I was going to say, I have done research. I've read a few comments on the page that were asking this question, and apparently there is a second ending to this game somehow. Apparently, originally there was only one ending, but a second ending has been added. So, I never went north.
Find light uncomfortable. Identifying a cortex worm's infection Earl makes them possible to remove. Speak to your doctor today.
Yes, certainly. Alright, yes, shush. Whatever. Yeah, there is definitely a second ending to this game. So, what I'm going to do is rather wish I didn't have to fight you. Oh, blast. Okay, at least there's only one of you this time. That's good. Okay, right. Give me a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go... I've got the Houses of Parliament key. I'm going to get all of the money that guy gives me and use that to buy the rifle, and then I'm going to head up that northern path that we went and see where that leads. So give me a few minutes and I shall get us there. Okie dokie. So I've got us the rifle and I've got it cooked, so there is my rifle. Took down my agility even more than my axe did, but it's put my attack up a lot higher, and I also bought some of those Healy solution thingamajigs. Yeah, these. I might use one of these. How much they do? They do a lot. Okay, that is fantastic. Okay then, so I guess we had better go the wrong way. I guess we had better... See, you're not as aggressive. Are you still a wretch? Yes, you are. Why is the background so beautiful and sunny? I am very confused. Let me try shooting you. That is a lot of damage. I like that. I like that a lot. Right. Let me continue to shoot you. Do a double attack next. I don't mind a bit of armor. That'd be really good if I Excellent. Marvellous, marvellous, marvellous. Do you have anything to sell other than... No, nothing really. Okie dokie then. Right, so still got plenty of money left over as well if I want to use it. Oh, is this water? Because that would make sense with the whole background we just saw. And I've also just realised this is not a wall, as I initially anticipated. This is in fact a big courtyard. Oh. Well, there goes my theory about being able to go north. I didn't realise these two spots linked up like this. Okay then, so I'm not quite sure what to do next. What I'm going to do is try defeating all of the wretches. I don't know how well that's going to go for me, but the best theory I've got at the minute for what else I could possibly do. Apart from maybe trying to defeat that, hang on a minute. Shoot. Use rifle to shoot enemies. Oh, was I still... was I... I spent a load of money on a gun, and then I didn't even use the frickin' thing because I didn't realise you had to. I didn't realise you had to press a different button to do that. So I sincerely apologise for being such a twit. Okay, never mind. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an idiot, you know. It just sort of happens. I've never quite figured out why. So there we are. That's making this a hell of a lot easier. Yes, right. Hush. Right. And now that I've figured out how to actually use this weapon, I could now potentially use it in order to fight that street sweeper thing. I don't know what else there is I could possibly do though, other than fighting the street sweeper. I feel like getting this running has got to be the solution. Like, maybe it needs something to power it back on. Yeah, it's like I need to get a generator working, or something, or a battery. Could use the crystal for that, could I? Because he said the crystal was useful for amplifying his sorcery. And I know amplifying sorcery and a AA battery are two entirely separate things, but you've got to admit they are more similar than anything else I've got to roll with at the moment. So I'm going to save, just in case this goes pear-shaped. And then I am going to have a try at defeating this gentleman. Okay. So I get the distinct impression. No, I was going to say I get the distinct impression this is one of my team members because he said he transformed them, but he said he transformed them into the wretches, didn't he? So let me shoot you and see how well this goes. 45 damage. Right. Okay, you don't actually do that much. Okay, so you are pretty defeatable then. I'm going to just continue to shoot you for it. I don't really think there's much else to do. Yeah, so it just depends how much health you've got, which would be great if I knew that at the start. But of course, naturally, my horrific aim came back to bite me on the bum in the end. So a double attack is still a double melee attack, so that is a total waste of time for me to do that, so I should focus on shooting and nothing else at the moment. Okay, fair enough. Give me a minute and we will play the numbers and eventually get to the end where one of us dies. Turned out it was him, not me. Ah, okay, so that's interesting. So I found another 1,000 gold, that's fantastic. And what did I find? A lead pipe, you said? Okay, so that's like the basic weapon. Cool. I don't know how the hell you'd get that on your own though. I'm going to take another one of these. Yeah, these seem to completely refill your health, which is fantastic. So that is actually really useful because that gives me the opportunity to purchase this crystal. Because I now do have enough money. So let me buy this. There we go. Buy some more stuff if I wanted, but currently I don't think I have any real need for it. So let me go and see if I can get this thing running. Me and my good theories. The communicator is now powered on. Come in, SCP Foundation. Is that Officer Monroe? Yes, I need help. 1 month later. Today we will go to the barber's and we will all get the same haircut. Today we will take control of this hellhole and avenge our brothers in arms. This all seems a lot more emotional than SCP normally is. SCP is like cool and... I mean not cool in like, you know, fashionable. I mean like cool in like calm and sort of collected and calculated. It's like a cold calculating killer rather than like a vengeful warrior that goes yeah woo. But never mind. Company, advance! Oh, cool. So we found both endings. Yay! That was brilliant. I massively enjoyed that. I absolutely loved that. Always great to find a new SCP and learn about a new SCP. And I think I'll definitely do some more reading about this because this seems fascinating. It seems like there's so much potential here to figure out sort of what's going on and sort of where it came from and what information is out there. So I look forward to that. There should be some fun bedtime reading. But that was great. lovely to see a mix of SCP and RPG Maker, because I think it's not a match that you would necessarily think works, but I think it kind of does. Yeah, it's fun, because RPG Maker is great at sort of weird, spooky, mysterious, bizarre things, and that's SCP all over, so that's fantastic. Very nicely put together, and yeah, just sort of really fun and really thought out, and nicely designed with a bit of care for the SCP property and for the RPG Maker mechanics, and just fun and mysterious, and always nice to have multiple endings. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. I hope you did as well. Thank you very much for joining me this evening for SCP-1678 Unlondon. I hope you enjoyed it. I really did. Look after each other, and good night.